anything to the people in front of her to try and get them to say, yes, we want you in power, so she can go up there and be as corrupt as she wants and do what she wants with no understanding of how the government works, by the way, and just be her own little emperor. Well, and we know that's not true because we know she has handlers as well, the same one as Biden had before.
Right. And, you know, in a lot of these cases, she's changing her positions, but we're not hearing from her that she changed her positions. We're hearing from her, well, my values haven't changed. We're hearing like from anonymous campaign staffers. They're the ones that are saying, oh, yeah, no, she doesn't believe that anymore. Or no, she doesn't support that anymore, which then leads one to believe either either she's lying or she's lying. One of the two.
Right. She's not changing her values. She's willing to say whatever it takes to get the job she wants, not
Well,
get the
and
job
and
done.
and
I'm
Bernie
talking
Sanders
about
said as much.
deals. You're talking about somebody that is so corrupt, she'll look you straight in the face and tell you she'll do it, and she has no plans on doing it.
Yeah. No, you're right, and she has absolutely no plans. Well, for example, on fracking, she says, "Well, I voted for the Inflation Reduction Act." Well, wait a minute. The Inflation Reduction Act, you mean the one that did first of all didn't reduce inflation, didn't do anything to reduce inflation, but then on top of it, there were all of these handouts that allow, and then all of these handouts to all of these environmental companies that, by the way, were campaign donors. But then on top of it, um, you allow for it, but you then don't approve any of the new leases. So you say there can be more leases, but then you don't approve any of the new leases. Right? Anyway, I've just learned it's best to, in both cases, whether we're talking Kamala Harris or we're talking Donald Trump, I've decided that it's better to not look at what they say, but look at what they do. And when I look at
Right.
what they do, clearly one of them is good for America and one of them is bad for America. And Kamala Harris is not the good one.
Yeah, she's not even good for pets in Ohio. I mean, come on.
Definitely not good for pets in Ohio,
Yeah.
unless you're looking for cat recipes. She might have
There
a
you
few.
go.
She likes
You
to
know,
cook.
you ever had cat before?
I've never had cat before. No,
It tastes a lot like dog.
tastes a lot like dog. On that note, okay, this was one that I, so on 9/11, on the anniversary of 9/11, right? A group of veterans had actually put out a statement relating to what were their concerns? Their concerns were surrounding uh, the pullout of Afghanistan. So it's issues dealing with the pullout of Afghanistan. And what's crazy about it is that they were replying to a question that was put to them by Fox News Digital. And Fox News did, and when they responded, instead of just replying, they hit reply, or he hit reply all, uh, and uh, and that forced or that sent a their response to everybody, and it was not a positive. It was not a very positive response. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the story where I had that, and I can't find the story. Ugh. Anyway, had you heard about this, Mike?
I have not. I have not seen this one.
Oh, great, wonderful. I'm trying. I'm trying to find the story here real quick. Is that it? Right?
I'm sure it was Donald Trump's fault. I mean,
Ah,
Greg, we don't need to read this story, right?
I found it. I found it.
All
Here we
right.
go. White House trash. White House's John Kirby trashes veterans on 9/11 in email accidentally sent to Fox News. It says here, White House National Security spokesman John Kirby trashes a group of veterans in an email sent in error to Fox News on the anniversary of 9/11 2001 terror attacks. Fox News reported on Wednesday Kirby responded to an email query from Fox about criticisms by a veterans group about Biden administration's disastrous 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan by accidentally hitting reply all before disparaging the veterans. Fox reported. Obviously, this was a quote from the thing. Obviously, no use in responding to a handful of vets, indeed, and all of one stripe. Kirby said in a reply all email chain Wednesday afternoon that appeared to be intended for White House staffers, but which also included Fox News Digital. Fox News Digital had reached out to the White House earlier on Wednesday afternoon regarding the critical comments from 4 veterans, including Representative Corey Mills, a Republican from Florida, who blasted Kirby for his Monday press conference that said that provided cover for the Biden administration's 2021 withdrawal. I don't. To me, the only reason why this is relevant is because they've made it a very big thing to try and talk about how, well, Trump was disrespectful to servicemen because he went to Arlington Cemetery. And here now we find out that when they say that they're going to be a president for all the people, what they mean is people who are all Democrats and agree with them. They're the ones who they're going to be the president for.
Yeah, again, willing to say whatever they want to whoever they want to make them believe what they want, right? And here you have truth of what they actually think behind the scenes. Some of the truth. We know it's lie after lie after lie. And now what we finally see up front from these escaped emails is that they are lying and that they do not care. If you're not voting for them, well, then, F you. We don't care about you.
Yep. Now, there's certain folks that they do like, or put it this way, if you want to be a Republican that they like, all you have to do is say, I'm not supporting Donald Trump. You don't even have to say I'm not supporting. All you have to do is say something mean about Donald Trump, and all of a sudden you become a Republican they like.
Yeah.
Funny how that works. Trump derangement syndrome. That's what we're looking at, folks.
TDS, baby.
TDS. All right, folks. Well, that now brings us to our parting shots. Parting shots are brought to you by Hog Holsters. Just go to hogholsters.com. Use the discount code The Rundown. All caps, no spaces. Get your Hog Holster today. All right, our first parting shot here is, let's just say it's based on the rumors that Donald Trump was sharing, or the response that Donald Trump had talking about them eating cats and dogs. Well, needless to say, they have come together and they've picked their candidate, making pets safe again. For those of you who are just listening to the program, it's cats and dogs wearing the red. I guess it's Make Pets Safe Again hats. Let's call it that.
There you go.
All right, now we talked earlier about the fact that the White House is still supportive, is now becoming supportive of those who claim to be Republicans but are supporting Kamala Harris. Well, according to the Babylon Bee, fake news that you can count on, quote, "We're Republicans and we're voting for Kamala," end quote, say Democrats. I cannot emphasize this one enough because I'm sorry, if you're willing to vote for someone who espouses Marxist or neo-Marxist agenda like she does, you're not a Republican. You are in fact a Democrat.
Exactly. And if you're a Republican and suffer from Trump derangement syndrome and vote for somebody other than the Republican,
well, one of the side effects of Trump derangement syndrome is you become a Democrat.
Exactly right. Yep.
There you go. Speaking of Democrats in California, there's a big wildfire here in California, and Democrats are concerned California wildfires may burn up their stock of pre-filled Kamala Harris ballots.
If that happens, Craig, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move 2 states away. I mean,
now you may have heard, Mike, and I'm sure you with your connections in law enforcement, I'm sure that you've seen and you've heard a lot about the situation with Tyreek Hill, the Miami Dolphins football player who was detained prior to his game on Saturday. Well, we have some secret video that no one else has been able to see, no one else has got, but we've got it special right here at the Rundown for you that explains everything that occurred.
Why am I in handcuffs, man? I didn't do anything.
You know exactly what you did. It's all over your face.
This is bullcrap, man. I got a game to go play.
Not today, you don't.
You can't do this, man.
I can do whatever I want. I'm the law, buddy. And you're in my city, and I don't like your type driving in it.
What type is that?
You're on my opponent's fantasy team this week. What the hell is going on over here, detective? Let Tyreek go. Fine. You're lucky, Tyreek.
Appreciate it, officer. Glad to see there's still some good cops out there.
Oh, no, you're on my fantasy team. Otherwise, I'd have popped you myself.
Fantasy football explains it all.
Yeah. One thing we know about Tyreek Hill, he's a fast runner.
He is fast. It's not hard to imagine that he was speeding.
Yep. Running from the defense, running from the police, same thing.
Running from the cops. Anyway, all right, folks. Well, that's about it. But before we go, we got to do what we do, and that's give a quick shout out to our sponsors.
That's right. Hitman Industries, hitmanindustries.net. You can get AR barrels, pistol and rifle caliber, any length you desire for your next AR build or rebarrel your current AR platform. That's hitmanindustries.net. California Republican Assembly fighting a good fight behind enemy lines. Now you can take part in California's future today. And if you want the best in field gear, tactical gear, web gear, outdoor gear, whatever it may be, you can get everything except the gun at uscombatgear.com.
All right, folks, please take a moment. Once again, visit our sponsors by following the links in the description of this program, and make sure you tell them the guys over at The Rundown sent you. With that, we're going to call it a day, and we will be back tomorrow on Free for All Friday. Y'all have fun, take care, stay safe, and we will see you mañana.